But our final presentation tonight is to be presented both to Mayor Jackson and to Dr. Baskerville. I'm going to ask you to join me at the podium. And Mrs. Scantlebury, come on up. Tim, you want to come on up? Thank you. Yeah, Tim just walked in. Our township manager, because the last presentation is to give a commendation to recognize a milestone in my hometown, the township of Montclair, on the anniversary of their 150th year as a township. So congratulations to the Township of Montclair. Again, we're very honored to be joined by Freeholder Pat Siebold and Freeholder Pomaris. We have a couple of Montclair natives on the Freeholder staff, so we're never far from being reminded. Kathy Brown, that's right. Hey, lifelong Montclair resident, and we're never far from Montclair. Growing up in Montclair was absolutely a unique experience. As a town, we strive to be an enlightened community, one where everyone is included, where we set precedent in leadership on many issues and events, and today we're here to honor the township in celebration of its 150 years. I would just say on a personal note, as a person who's been raised in this community, blessed to serve this community, educated in its schools, a family that's been involved for some time. It's really an honor and a privilege to serve, to represent the Township of Montclair on the Essex County Freeholder Board, and it is a big thrill to be able to be part of the 150th anniversary celebration. So with that, you probably have a few of these hanging around in the township, but we wanted to make sure that the county absolutely properly recognized your efforts on the local level and what you do each and every day for our community and for our township as we celebrate 150 years of tradition, of excellence, and of prosperity. We look forward to 150 more. So all the best.
Thank you, President Gill, and Freeholder Pomaris, Freeholder Siebold, thank you so much. We're delighted to host this and also to be celebrating our 150th anniversary. Like President Gill, Mr. Scantlebury and Dr. Baskerville and I are all Montclair natives, all born, raised here, along with Kathy Brown. So it's for us too, it's a very special occasion. Unlike the other natives, I was actually here 150 years ago, so I remember the occasion well. But this is a great celebration. We feel that we have a terrific town. We're not perfect, but we are doing, I think, a lot of things really, really well. We have a great citizenry, as you saw, some of the people who were honored this evening. And we're trying to do our very best to represent this community in the best way we possibly can. For those of us who are elected and serve it in other leadership positions appointed, our citizens really make it easy because we just, in many cases, just have to sit back and watch them do great things. So I'm very proud to be an elected official here. And again, thank you so much to the members of the board for taking a moment out to honoring us. Thank you. And I think my colleagues may have something to say.
Thank you so much, President Gill, and thank you to all the freeholders. This is really a special moment that I like to celebrate in Montclair, because when we go back 150 years and we think about what was going on in the nation, passing the 14th Amendment, which was the beginning of what was supposed to be freeing of slaves then, and you look at where the nation was then, and you move forward 150 years and you look at a township in Montclair that is celebrating diversity, celebrating people of all kinds, all walks of life, all socioeconomics, all religions, coming together as one. We've really come a long way. Not that we don't have a long way to go, but we can certainly look at the last 150 years. I know when I was born in Montclair, not quite as long ago as our mayor, who was here 150 years ago, I knew a segregated Montclair. And so as we celebrate 150 years, I celebrate the fact that now I can go into the Wellmont Theater and sit next to people of all walks of life. I celebrate the fact that I can go into an ice cream store on Bloomfield Avenue and get an ice cream cone and enjoy that. I celebrate the life of a man that graduated from Montclair High School in 1957, Mr. Wally Choice. I'd like to just take a moment and an icon of a man who departed from this earth on September 9th at 86 years, but he was born in a different Montclair. And I'd like to just take this moment as we celebrate the 150 years to celebrate his 86 years in our township of Montclair and all that he has done to help make this Montclair a more just and fair place for all of us to live. And so I thank you again for celebrating our 150 years. And yeah, I just want to thank Mr. Choice. May he rest in peace. And God bless you all. Thank you.
I echo those comments, so thank you. And I also briefly, I'm Deputy Mayor Spiller. I want to say on behalf of the mayor and all my colleagues, all of us here in Montclair, we're just thankful that you're here. Certainly the service that you give to not only Montclair residents, but the whole community in Essex County, it's really unprecedented, and we thank you for that. So I want to thank you. Thank you for your service. A special thank you to President Brennan Gill. Certainly we know how hard you work for everyone. We see it firsthand every day. So again, we thank you. We thank all of you residents for being here, for being engaged, for being part of this process. It's so important to the work that all of us do as public servants. It really only works when you're involved and you're a part of this, so we thank you as well. Thank you.
So again, thank you, Deputy Mayor Spiller and Dr. Baskerville, Mayor Jackson, to Tim, Brian. Thank you so much for being here. Also wanted to take special recognition. We have our Vice Chair of the Board here, Vice President Richardson, Wayne Richardson, who's joined us. A round of applause to round out our board. One of the students from the rowing team said that they remember being here last year, which I thought was a great thing. They said they didn't recognize me, which then made me concerned. They said, you put on a little weight, right? And I said, so, as only an honest student can tell you. So, 151-year goal, Mayor, next year, to make sure that I'm recognized what I used to look like. But in all seriousness, I think, Dr. Baskerville, you said it very eloquently. For those of us who've had the opportunity to be a part of this community, whether you just arrived or you were born and raised or you've been here for some time, there has been a long time effort to always try to do things and to not perfect, but to try to strive to do things better and to make sure that people are treated well, equally, and with dignity. When I have an opportunity in my professional career to go up and down the state a lot, and when you say to someone in other parts of New Jersey that you hail from the township of Montclair, it does mean something. It carries something with it. Sometimes most of it's positive, not always, but it carries something with it. And when they talk about Montclair pride, it's not just, in my opinion, not just a pride in athletics or school achievements, but it's a pride in a community and what that community has accomplished over time and will continue to accomplish. So it's very blessed to be a part of that. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you. So with that, I don't know if my Freeholder Richardson, do you have any other comments? We wanted to thank everyone who came out here tonight for the commendations. We're going to take a quick recess and we'll be starting our regular meeting. Bear us for 5 minutes, Madam Clerk. We'll be ready to go. 5 minutes, we'll be ready to go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.